What's up everyone? Welcome back to my channel. Today's video I'm starting off kind of later in the day. It's like 12:30, but it's just kind of how it is around here. Today's video is going to be a what I eat in a day video, which is pretty much very realistic because I normally don't eat until around this time anyways. And I'm not even eating quite yet. I just wanted to start this video because a part of what I eat in a day is my coffee. If you guys know me, you know that I cannot live without my coffee. Babe, can I live without you or my coffee?
Neither.
Anyway, so yeah, I'm starting off with making my coffee as a part of my what I eat in a day video. So right now I'm just doing my French press. I could have showed you guys how I did it, but it's really easy. What I do is put 2 scoops of coffee at the bottom of this, boil some water, put the water on top till it gets right about up here. I stir it around and then I put this on and I let it sit there for like 5 minutes while the coffee kind of steeps into the water. And then I take my creamer, which I use this oat milk by Natural Bliss. This is like my favorite creamer in the entire world. Take that and like a little bit of sugar and then that's it. That's normally how I start off my meals anyways. Like in the morning, or like my first meal, I guess. The first thing I ever drink is coffee, which is bad. I probably should be water now that I'm saying it out loud, but I drink water throughout the day, but definitely the first thing in the morning is my coffee. So yeah, I'm gonna do that, finishing that up, and then I might just go get ready and then come down and make my breakfast, or like my first meal of the day. I don't quite know what it's going to be yet, but we'll figure it out. This is very realistic. This is how I eat. But since he's here, he's about to leave and go golfing. But Dame Daddy, what are you eating?
I'm eating a homemade blend of eggs with some bacon of the turkey, as well as the amazing delicacy of avocado.
Little OJ.
A little bit of vitamin C, only a half a cup. Real big water guy. So a half a cup of juice. Try to stray away from juice, sodas, teas, you know, those kind of things. Let water purify the body.
He actually does drink a lot of water. Actually, I'm surprised you're drinking orange juice.
It's just to, you know, add some
Thank
some color into the meal.
All right, well, enjoy the rest of your meal, sir.
Hey, y'all be cool.
So yeah, I'm going to finish making my coffee, put the music back on, and then go get ready, and then I'll see you guys when I eat my first real meal. What's up guys? So it's been a couple of hours later. I had to film something and I'm very nauseous and I have a terrible headache, probably because I waited till 2:45 to eat something. So this is how realistic it is. Like, I do not feel good at all. And also it was probably because I was having to, I think I got nauseous because I was sitting in front of a camera with like bright lights, you know? But I don't feel good at all. This is not the wave. So I'm now going to make myself a, how am I gonna make myself? I can't even think right now. This is a horrible feeling. Too handsome boy. Our house is a mess, but whatever. Oh my gosh, I literally can't think. Okay, I'm gonna make myself an egg sandwich with some bacon and some of this Dave's Killer bread and a little bit of cheese. Very realistic. I don't necessarily go follow a diet plan. I kind of just eat what I eat. Some days I have 3 meals, some days I have 2 meals, some days I have 1 meal. It just kind of is what it is. I kind of do what I want to, what my body's telling me to do. But I normally don't feel like this. Okay, still haven't found the right tripod, but I found one that's just going to have to do for now for the cooking part. There really is no like special way that I make my eggs. Pretty dang simple, but I'll still show you guys. I'm sorry, my mood is like not the best right now because I just don't feel well, but anyways, I'll set y'all up right here. So what I basically do, no special way of doing this. Crack 2 eggs, egg number 2. So I'm just using the same pan that Damien used this morning for his breakfast. There's no reason to, we're making this literally the same exact thing. I just don't like the way his eggs are. I mean, he makes eggs that are fine, but he likes his eggs like really hard. I like mine soft. So I just do my eggs on my own. Plus it was too early for me to eat. I don't like eating that early. So while that's heating up, we'll finish off the eggs. So I have my 2 eggs in there. I put a little bit of milk. I love this A2 milk. It's expensive as hell, but it's very, very good. It's easier on their digestion. If I have cereal, I use this cereal. I don't like cereal with dairy-free milk because it tastes weird. So I put a little bit of milk in there, and I just kind of mix this around. A little S&P, a little salt and pep, and I use my little handy-dandy mixture of salt and pepper. That way I don't have to do them both. Okay, so while my breakfast, brunch, basically almost dinner is cooking, I'm gonna start thinking about dinner. So for dinner, we're gonna have some marinated chicken breasts. First I'm gonna just defrost these. So I'm gonna put them in some cold water so they can defrost. And then I'm gonna have them marinade in this marinade. It's this Sicilian lemon and garlic marinade. And then I'm going to crust it with a little bit of this Progresso breadcrumbs, garlic and herb. And then, which I'll show you guys later. But right now I'm just gonna go ahead and think about dinner and get these defrosted so that I can then put the marinade on them and get them marinating for a couple of hours. As we're getting marinated, my bacon is about ready to flip. So I'm gonna flip her. And then this is the bread I use, Dave's Killer Bread. This is the 21 whole grains and seeds. I'm gonna pop that in the toaster. Okay. Again, this is the one that Damien used earlier. It doesn't bother me at all, really. It's really important to cook my eggs on low heat because that way they don't get too hard, too fast, or they don't get hard at all. Turn the heat down on my bacon. And add eggs in there. Bacon's done. Around, it's on low heat, the eggs are. So that way they can take their time cooking and getting all ready for me. I'm just gonna check my bread, see a little bit more. So if you're wondering why Damien eats turkey bacon and I eat regular bacon, it's just a preference. I think he does it for health, like being health conscious, like healthy eating. I kind of don't care that much. I mean, I don't mind turkey bacon, but I prefer regular bacon, and I don't eat it a lot. Like I don't eat this every single morning. So I let myself eat regular bacon. It's not that big of a deal to me. And then I'm also going to put a little bit of American cheese on the top of my sandwich. So once these eggs are done, we're gonna assemble it, and it's really easy to assemble. Really easy to assemble. So the eggs are getting nice and cooked. I mean, like another minute maybe. Yes, I really don't like my eggs that hard. A little bit harder than this, but I just like the consistency of them being a little bit more soft. Okay, so I've just added my little slice of cheese on top. You know what, yeah, I'm gonna grab a top here. Grab this big one, and then I turn the heat off, and I'm just gonna put it over that so the steam can get on there and melt the cheese. And then next, what we're going to do is bread. I'm gonna give it a little bit of butter. Get a little bit of, well, actually, I'll just do the one piece because that was a lot for just one piece. You also get fruit. There might come a little bit of fruit to go with it. A little bit of raspberry and blueberry. Oh, yeah, that looks amazing. Look at that cheesiness. All right, so then we go onto the bread, just like so. It's freaking amazing. And then you take your bacon slices and go on top. Smash it down, cut it in half. A couple of my raspberries, put them on the side here. I always have fruit with breakfast, or first meal of the day, always get some fruit and a couple of blackberries. This is my first meal of the day. I have a cup of water or something to go with it. And yeah, so I'm gonna eat this and then sit down, eat this, try to keep myself from getting nauseous again. And lightheaded and headache and all that kind of stuff. And then I'll see you guys for dinner. All right, so I'm back. It is now 7:09, and I'm just preparing dinner right now. We're having marinated chicken, which I have here with that sauce I showed you guys earlier. And I kind of just took my little beater thingy and just spread them out. Got them nice and flat, or as flat as I could get them. It's easier to cook them that way. And here I just added these breadcrumbs. I put in a little bit of smoked paprika, little onion powder, some chili powder, some garlic powder, and a little bit of Cajun seasoning, and salt and pepper from here. And I kind of just mix this all together. And then in here I'm gonna have my pan. I'm going to pan fry them first, and then I'm gonna put it in the oven to finish cooking, which I need to set the oven to like 375 actually. So 375, and now I'm just gonna get the chicken seared nice and good on both sides. I forgot where it's at. I had to go change my battery. But so yeah, now I'm gonna get this nice and hot and get some butter melted in it. I'm honestly like making up this recipe on the fly. We had some chicken that we needed to use up, so I just put like a good bit of butter in there just to get the pan coated, and then we'll stick, once this is nice and hot, we'll stick the chicken breast on here. Well, actually I'm tripping. I'm gonna let that go do its thing, and then here I'm gonna set up my This is one of the most important things in cooking. Damien curry Sauvignon Blanc. Not sponsored. Lifestyle. Here it is, by the way. I don't really show my wine on here very much, but this is our Damien curry Sauvignon Blanc. Delicious. Even though it's like fall time, you still enjoy this bottle. But if you don't like reds, I mean, if you don't like whites, we have a beautiful red. The beautiful Damien curry Cabernet. Delicious. I had the white open from yesterday, so we're just gonna drink that. So then I'm also we're gonna have an arugula salad as well tonight. But I have some prosciutto left over. I think it's still good. I need to use it up. Actually, it's good till January, but I want to use it up before we go out of town. Okay, so I think it's good on one side. Oh yeah, that looks delicious. It's looking really, really good over here. Got that nice crispy crust. I think I'm gonna put this into the oven now to let it finish off cooking. Okay, so for the prosciutto, I usually put it on parchment paper, but I don't have any parchment paper, so I have to use this aluminum foil. I'm gonna individually place the prosciutto pieces onto the aluminum foil. This is good. I'm gonna just put this in the oven and have it finish off in there. Clean up. Okay, so along with the arugula salad, I just made a simple dressing last night. I just kept it in the refrigerator for today's dinner because I knew we would use it because I thought we were gonna eat it last night, but we didn't. So this is like the easiest salad dressing to make. I like using the mason jars as well because you can kind of measure if you want, but I really just do it for taste. So it's got olive oil, lemon juice, salt and pepper, and Parmesan cheese. That's it. And I just basically I taste it as I go. So if I go to the first line here on the mason jar, I'll then put in a whole lemon and salt and pepper, and I just taste it as I go. And if I need more lemon or more salt and pepper or more oil, I'll add it all in there, and then I'll put maybe like maybe fourth a cup of Parmesan cheese, and then I just shake it all up, and it creates this like thick consistency. So that is going on the salad as well. Damien is going to make, I think, I might end up making it, but he's going to make the zucchini. We try not to eat a lot of carbs in our house. I know I had bread today. He's more carb conscious than I am, but for him, like for dinners and stuff, I try to go along with what he wants to do as far as like less carbs. So the only carbs that we're having for dinner tonight is the bread on the chicken, the breadcrumbs that are on the chicken, but other than that, no carbs, double veggies. Are you gonna make the zucchini?
Yeah.
There's a while. The chicken's gonna take a while.
Let me know what.
Yes.
Corky.
Okay, so prosciutto is out. I just put it on this napkin so that it can kind of soak up some of the oils. This is the chicken. It's done. The only thing that I wish I would have done was maybe dredge it. I don't know what the word is, but put some egg yolk and then flour, egg yolk, and then this crust, because like the crust is kind of falling off a wee bit, but that's okay. It still tastes fine. And then Damien's doing the zucchini.
Tucked in.
And then all I have to do now is take out the arugula. Salad dressing's done like I showed you guys before, and then that's dinner. So easy. Quavy, how are we? Can you sit? Sit. Vivariously. Sit. Thank you, handsome. You have a big head. Want a treat? Want a treat? Let's get a treat. Come on. Good. Sit. Good. Sit. Come here, Nobs. Okay, so here's dinner. It's like a really big salad, I just realized, but yeah, see how it goes. I think that looks pretty good to me though.
Good eats.